Well, we are here and it's the second week. So, welcome to Not Near Mint, where market failure and economic insecurity just means buying opportunities for us, the most addicted comic fans. Tonight, we'll show you what we felt were the best comics of 2025, along with what we picked up over the course of the week. Not a single one of us are comic shop owners. We are just fans on a budget, just like you. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe because we've been on YouTube since 2019 and there ain't no stopping us now. It's the end of the week. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It is your moment of zen. It's Friday, you bastards. The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic book community. Comic creators and comic fans, tonight you are seen, heard, recognized, because comics are for everyone. Live from Miami, Florida, broadcasting around the world, this is the Not Near Mint Show. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. And Kevin making commentary for a shake weight?
No, it's Wallace and Gromit. Come on.
Oh, I haven't watched that movie in 20 years. Oh, we are oldsters here. I don't think any of us here is under the age of 30, right?
Not even close.
Well, say hi to the people.
I
Bishop.
would have been too mature for the show.
Well, hopefully, Miracleman is out in Atlanta this week, so hopefully
Are we
he's
allowed to
picking
see
up
where
some.
he is? I don't think that's a good idea.
Nobody knows where he is to begin with. He lives up there in Canada. Oh, he's not a Canadian, even though he makes all those jokes, which kind of makes a lot of sense. Now I'm telling everybody where he lives in Canada. Oh, no. Let's just get right to the top 10. But I want to thank you all for joining us. If you haven't before, and if you've been a returning person watching us from week to week, thank you. And we are so sorry sometimes. But we're just going to get right into it with our top 10. Oh, and it looks like we are joined by the late, great. Oh, she's not. She's here.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm a little late.
The grape.
She is great, though. But definitely not late. Not in a sense. No. All right. So I am going to change the camera on over and we'll just get right on to it. These are going to be the top 10 comics from, well, this week. It's the second week of December. We do it 5 down, 5 up. Top 10's based off of at least one sale from either eBay, Heritage, or any of the verified sales that have been charted through CovrPrice. And it's based off of my 29.8, and let's face it, it's 29.9 because I got all these Sergeant Rocks this week from Miracleman, who's not here. So I ran
this book up is going down. That's sacrilege. Just take it off the list unless it's going up.
Okay, well, this is one of those things that right back, the reason why I took the top 10 away for the period of time that we had the government shutdown was because I didn't want to say something like this today, which is very similar to what I would have said about maybe a month or so ago, that yes, this book is still up there. It dropped $187. It's the first appearance of the new X-Men. It's a great book. It's mid-grade, a very good find, 1975 book. Somebody paid $1,133. So yeah, it's still up there, but at least it's not like Marvel Spotlight, which has now dropped to the point where you can get it for $1,000 or possibly under in higher grade. Sorry, Tacoma, but it'll come right back up. It's up and down.
Forgive you.
Thank you. The next one ain't so nice though. Fighting 5, number 40, the first appearance of the Peacemaker. This thing came out in 1966 and in a very good plus 4.5 raw, down $111, and somebody got it for $264. And as we would tell you from every time I've shown you this book, before John Cena was cast, you could have gotten this from a $1 box. You could have found it for a $10 box. It was not expensive. Then all of a sudden, here comes John Cena. I'll give you $1,000 for low grade. And that's how that happened. But at least once the show is over, and yes, it will come back, but it will be located within Salvation, and it'll probably be called Checkmate instead. Nevertheless, you can get it for a little cheaper now. That's number 9. If you thought that's bad, well, this one's so much worse because it's a great story and it was charted for a movie. God Country, number 1. It's the B cover from Gerard Zaffino. It's the variant from Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw. And it's a great story. It's about this guy that gets dementia and has this awesome badass sword where he can fight off all the ancient villains. But anytime he's not holding the sword, the dementia, the Alzheimer's, it comes right back. It's a moving story, but because whatever happened to Donny Cates happened, it looks like the movie might not be happening anymore. We're not certain. There hasn't been any word about it, but somebody picked this up this week. Near mint condition, 2017 book for $9. It dropped 56. Great story though. Just
the sword is sentient, right?
yes.
Yeah. Or he believes it is.
Actually has a role in crossover.
Yeah, they use this well, not the character, but they use the sword in crossover. I can't remember if they brought any of the characters from this, but the sword was fine enough.
They bought a lot of the weaponry. They had the hammer from Thor. It was just Donny Cates being Donny Cates, but that book came out.
I enjoyed that the sword was sentient because the sword was like, oh, like this isn't my usual gig, but okay, I see it's exceptional.
Yeah, that
well, now that just lets me know I can get the cover
really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Kitty.
Give my baby.
All right, here's number 7, Silver Surfer number 1. First appearance is Shala Ball, first ongoing Silver Surfer series. This dropped 2, just not as bad. In a 2.0, because my copy, well, you can't see it, the back cover's hanging on by like a fingernail. $192 somebody paid this week. It dropped 48.
Damn.
1968 book. If you're looking for Silver Surfer, while Fantastic Four premiered on the Disney Plus app, it did have a record, and not one that anybody wants. It did not hit the top 10. It didn't really hit anything. It's kind of sad because the movie was good, but apparently once you could watch it on TV, people just shrugged. Number 6, we got Batman 244. This one, no reason for a drop, but it's fun that you could get a very fine condition copy from 1972, down $39. Somebody got it for $98.
Whoa!
So you could get this really classic book for under $100. And it looks like Not Guts. I always appreciate seeing Kevin over here letting us know what he has and what he didn't get.
Not
Guts.
I love it. That's more coherent. I would have been seeing that sign.
Well, those are the ones that fell. Now for the ones that went up, here are the top 5 spikes. And again from last week, and I do have to give a stipulation on this one. Number 5, Absolute Batman. Number 1 is the premiere issue, technically the first appearance of Black Mask, but it's Absolute Black Mask, and I'm not going to be saying a whole bunch of first appearances of characters that exist in the other universe. So this
Can
thing...
we pause for a Cliff editorial?
Yeah, don't buy this book this high. This is crazy. This is market manipulation at its finest. And why do I care? Because I'm just tired of people being taken advantage of, and I'm sorry if y'all out there being like, Cliff, why do you hate me for wanting to make money? And I don't. I'm just saying, like, if you sell this book as a slab for $200, that's plenty for everybody. But selling it for $500, $300, $400, insane. And you shouldn't be paying for that for a book that has over 250,000 first prints out in the world and almost 4,000 9.8s on the CGC. And that's it. But it's your money, and if you want to just blow it like that, go for it. There's a lot of fantastic books you could be buying out there for $500. That's all I'm saying. If you're interested in other modern books or comic book titles or historical comic book pieces like first appearances, or just like, oh man, this was the first interracial kiss, they're out there, and you could get a lot for $500.
Oh yeah.
What is
Oh.
the first interracial kiss?
It's a what's his name?
I have it. It's a Marvel 2-in-1. I have
Yeah.
the first Marvel.
No, it's
Iron
not a
Fist
Marvel 2 in
and-
1. It's not a Marvel 2 in 1. It's the other dude.
Team up.
No, it's not team up. It's not a team up book. It is a spotlight type of book. It's that guy from space kills something or whatever, or culls something.
Is it-
I can't remember his name.
It's Killraven, Amazing
Killraven.
Adventures.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Killraven.
Well, here's a side note that I can attest everything to what Cliff just said, because this thing here, it went up $45 back on Thursday.
What's
Now,
it
why
worth?
am I saying it that way? Why am I saying it that it went up $45 back on Thursday? I'm saying it that way for a very specific reason, because I always have to speak as though I might have to testify about it later because of my job. So somebody paid back on the December 11th, which was Thursday. They paid $199, so it's up $45. But now here's the thing. Big thing. If you listen to nothing else about what I say about this book, pay attention to this. Today, which is also a payday for a lot of people, which is the reason why it might have gone so high for those people that had the money and were willing to just bet the farm on it. Today, we had four sales, I'm sorry. One for $155, one for $149.99, another for $140, and the lowest one being for $115. So they're out there. You don't need to pay that high, but even at $115, that is ludicrously high. Although, as long as this thing is an ongoing book, it might continue to keep going up, but after it's over, so are the high prices.
Yep. And
Here's
again,
go ahead.
it's great that it's a beloved book. I don't have any problem with it other than these are absurd prices. You know? And no, I don't particularly enjoy the book, but that's not why I have a crusade about this. I have a crusade about this because I feel like we have been taken advantage of so often, and I'm just kind of tired of it. You know? I think people just keep trying to do stunts to recapture the COVID glory days, and they're over, you know?
And take a look at the print run from back when we had Ultimate Fallout #4, first appearance of Miles Morales. So that book had a print run of about 40,000. This one has about a print run of 250.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people are now getting up there to where Miles Morales was back in about 2020 before the video game was announced, and then it doubled itself.
So there
There's
was
no
a
video
quarter of a
game.
million? There was
movie.
250,000 of those printed.
Yes. Not of this specific cover, because there were many different, like cover A, B, C, D,
Well, what
foil,
about the
whatever.
A print, A cover?
It's all ratioed along within, so perhaps this one might have, with A cover alone, maybe 80,000, and then you had like the B variant, the C variant, the ratios, and then you also have the second print all the way through the 10th that was just solicited, I believe, last week on FOC.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of Ultimate Batman.
Rob, there are
Yeah.
74 variants to #1.
What?
Good Lord.
What?
Diluting
What?
the value of every single one.
I hate that so much. But knowing that the amount of variants that might be for the cover A might be a little less, but it would still be damn near 100,000. So anything over $100 does seem excessive for that large of a print count. But if the demand is that high, it won't stay that high forever.
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 Why are you talking?
Yeah, we're definitely dropping viewers with that. Okay, going to #4, we got Strange Tales 169. It's the first appearance of Brother Voodoo, as we now know him today as Dr. Voodoo. He was the headmaster of the Strange Academy.
Brother
This guy's
Voodoo.
around, and this brother is up this week. So this one here, fine minus condition, 5.5, because mine was eaten by something up there. I don't know how that happened, but I got it for pretty cheap when I got it, long before the pandemic. So, there you go. Marvel Team Up 64 is the first interracial kiss between two major characters in Marvel. Thank you, Tacoma.
Right, major characters, but not Marvel's
Right.
first racial kiss.
Yeah, that one
That's
was written
why
by
I
Chris
said you're right.
Claremont.
You're right. You're right. You're right. That's why I qualified.
Qualified and qualified, he qualified and qualified.
Amazing
I
Adventures
suppose
Series
Iron
on-
Fist
Qualified.
Miss
Qualified.
Midnight.
Qualified.
Amazing Adventures 31 featuring Killraven. That's the one.
Qualified and qualified.
Creepy
See, that's why the
43.
show exists, to help educate all of us. We all trading information around here.
We don't need no education.
This, by the way,
Hey,
Bizarre
I'm
Holiday.
We don't need any education,
don't
which just
need
shows us
no
how bad our
education.
American education system is.
this book is probably my top of, like, I want to buy it back after having sold it in the last year.
No dark sarcasm.
I mean, this thing has
in
been
the
down a bit.
classroom.
Yeah,
up
but I mean, I actually
$55
fell in love with the
mid-grade.
character through Strange Academy, like, very recently. I didn't know anything about him before.
Who
I
dat?
mean, this character, okay,
Voodoo?
so Lady
Voodoo.
before,
He's pretty like,
Cool.
yes, children, I'll show you what to do and how to
He's
hurt those people.
proper.
He's just very matter of fact. I dig him.
He's kind of like Mr. Terrific in a way.
He's got a little bit of that.
Now that
I
I think-
remember Lady getting a lot of the issues that came after this, and you sold him kind of ridiculously cheap because right after the pandemic hit and we saw that huge boom, like the issue right after this, people were paying upwards of $100 just for that, and now you can
Rob,
get it.
I found those issues for $0.25.
I know, which is so
Damn.
shocking.
That was back when the bins were 25 cents. Now they've bounced up to a whopping 50 cent.
Oof. Oh, rip-offs all. No, I mean, you've got some good stuff down there. Well, this thing here, it's up 55. So in mid-grade, somebody paid $132, but there's certainly enough of these out there. So you just look for a not so great week on the stock market, which was today. So if you're looking for this book this weekend, you might still be able to get it for less because there's
Don't remind me.
competition. Go ahead,
all
lady.
my money in groceries right now.
Yeah, that's most of us.
I'm just like, I'm not going to ever be able to fucking retire.
Oh, none of us are. That's why I have comics.
That's
I've
the
already
racket.
retired.
And then just watch, the Generation Alpha will care nothing for comics, and we're just going to be sitting on a bunch of stuff that was worth something at one time, and now we can finally read it in our old age, but we can't because of our eyesight. I
Or
hate
get
irony.
nuked.
Okay, so yeah, this thing was up. Next,
Mm.
we have Demon #1. And eventually the banner will change. There we go. First appearance, Jason Blood, Etrigan, the Demon. Jack Kirby comic book. Once he came on over, he got a chance to work on anything he wanted. And
Yeah,
this
like
was one of the things he created.
Part of Fourth World, huh?
Yep. I don't know if is this part of Fourth World? I
think
don't know
it
if I could qualify.
Hold on. Is
You got New Gods, Forever People, Mr. Miracle. I don't know if
And
Demon
Jimmy
was
Olsen.
there.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen was the other Fourth World title. And I know he was working on this. He was working
often
on
marketed as part of Kirby's Fourth World output and included in collected editions. But its story largely stands alone from the core conflict between New Genesis and Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, you could say Fourth World just because it's Kirby creating it, but it didn't really tie into that whole intergalactic arc he was trying to put out.
So,
I like this, Michael. It's Fourth World adjacent.
There
yeah,
we go. I like
So
that.
I feel like Fourth World. I'm sorry, it's pushing it. I mean, these books are about the demon is all about the supernatural.
yeah,
Entirely.
it came out after the main Fourth World titles were canceled. So but he said that Kirby reportedly created the series at the request of DC management for a horror themed title popular at the time.
Right. Which
I made a great play on words in the chat.
You need a what?
I saw. I appreciate that.
Well, this thing has been up and came out in 1972. Very fine, minus condition copy. up 56. Somebody paid $113. I'm surprised this is back over $100 again. There's a ton of them out there, just a lot of them are beat to hell. So if you can find a better condition copy, sure, pay a little extra. Next is the same book that was number 1 last week. We got All-Star Western number 10, First Jonah Hex. Now, those that watched last week, it was up to the point that, so about a month ago, somebody on eBay listed this horribly.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at Mike Myers and answering. I'm being rude.
Oh, no, all good. So this thing here last week, I was already saying it was up about $100 because earlier that month, somebody posted in November a copy that they didn't say Jonah Hex, didn't even spell the name right, and it sold for $10, under $10. I mean, it was over after shipping, but holy
How you
crap.
find the deals? Is it like it's fucked up? They don't do like they don't correct like the labeling is shitty, and because they have listed it under a shitty label, it ends up getting like that's what you gotta look for.
Yeah, like here's another thing that I always tell people. Do you know how I got my Incredible Hulk 180?
Prostitution.
Also true. That is true. I was once a art director, you want to call that, for a watch company, but it was earlier days in eBay, and I was just looking for lots of Incredible Hulk. And somebody had a lot, and a bunch of issues were listed, and of course the 181 wasn't there, but guess what was?
180.
180 and 182. The coupons were cut, but I got about maybe 20 issues for 60 some odd dollars, and the 180 and 182 were in there, and they were both like 6s, but they're fine. Literally fine. So yeah, this thing is up $85 to $262, and this is more of a price correction after, I guess I've been saying it and a few others have been saying it about that really poorly worded listing. So now people are going, oh crap, maybe now's the time to get my first Jonah Hex. He might be in a movie. He's not in a movie. Not since Josh Brolin, and probably not again for some time.
And Megan Fox. Don't forget about Megan Fox.
Who?
She played Jonah Hex.
Yes, she did.
Oh, I want to see that Ginny Hex. Well, she'd be too old for Ginny. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. All right, next book. Last book, Fantastic Four, number 9, is the third appearance of Namor, the Submariner, and the Silver Age. And this thing was just kind of down anyway. A lot of the Fantastic Four books were down since the movie. So this thing here in a very good minus from 1962. And hell, ever since that Wakanda movie, a lot of the Namor books have sunk, but now they're kind of coming back and correcting. And I call this the dead cat bounce. I mean, it's still going to be low unless people are looking for Kirby and or Fantastic Four, but for movie or spec purposes, it's mostly just the run collectors trying to get this. So it's up $105, and somebody got it this week for $291. Now, again, this list is intended to help collectors and readers determine if they should look for a particular comic book or series online or wait 6 weeks, because after 6 weeks, it might still be up. So then wait 6 months, and after 6 months, if it's still up, you might as well just buy it, because chances are it ain't coming down anytime soon.
I gotta tell you, if movie Namor and movie Sue get some screen time together in one of these next 2 big movies, that book is never coming back down.
I mean, I need to see one scene and one scene only, where Reed is off looking in his library and he finds behind a picture of Namor that Sue kept hidden.
Mm-mm.
I want to see Supergirl
Down the road.
Namor.
That's down the road. I want them on Battle World or whatever we're gonna call that shit. I want them there, and they're separated. So when they're all coming back together, Sue is with Namor, and she's like, Reed, and he's like, this is your husband. I want that. Give me that all day. And then if you want to really give it to me good, Secret Wars, Battle World, bullshit, Marvel, Doomsday, have Emma Frost come out and be like, oh, so are you a gentleman that prefers blondes? Give me that shit.
Diamond them bitches.
I want it.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
But what if it's Reed who notices Namor, and Sue is just like, what? Read what?
Like that would be sexy for me, but I know how much that would piss off, all the average everyday
Forget
straight.
all the average people. The above average people, the 6 people here, would find it vastly entertaining.
And then you could make him the maker.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
I'm
Every
just still thinking we're being
every
told.
once in a while, one of these movies throws me a tiny bone, and I'm excited. That's the bone I want. I just want a little bit of Sue Namor flotation.
Speaking of tiny bones, I've heard Namor has a tiny bone, but
He did not.
I was going to say, I give my wife a tiny
There's
bone
a
every
reason
week,
he's
and
the
she returns
first
it.
mutant, Michael of the North, the first mutant.
Yeah.
And even if Namor in the comics had a tiny bone, Tenoch Huerta does not. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm just
Man, you got me this
Atlantia.
week. I only had like 2 out of 10, Rob. God, I feel
2.
bad.
That's it. You don't even have Jonah Hex.
No,
Or
I need that one.
Or
That's
Ultimate
like number
Batman.
1 on my wish
Mike,
list
I'm
right
not
now.
advocating.
I've got the Batman
cheating.
one.
I just want some sexy innuendo interaction, not cheating.
If you are
Do you
going to
see
cheat,
the way I'm looking at Kevin above me right now?
Sexy repartee.
Yeah,
Tacoma might be
That, like that.
if you are going to cheat,
Does
turning
that
things
do it for
invisible is
you?
a great power to have.
Is that foreplay?
I'm 54. It's got to mean something.
I'm older than you, so yeah, I win.
There we go. You have
I
to
win.
put even less
I win.
effort.
Sure, it's not a competition after you hit 30.
No.
I'm older than you. Great. Then you might die first.
Yeah. That's what you have to look forward to, kids.
I never get that wish.
We're not that lucky.
Yeah, you see this? This is what you have to look forward to.
He's 32, guys.
I'm only 32.
Wait,
That's
who's
what
32?
smoking does.
No,
That's
no. I'm 46.
Yeah, you're just a little younger than me.
Wait, is one of you like in your 30s? None of you in your 30s, right?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Not anymore.
I
Not
thought
for
I
a
was
long
on the wrong
time.
show for a second.
Thank you, passage of time. Thank you.
Because
All right.
we're all serious characters
Tacoma,
here.
what are you, 40?
Huh?
I just said I'm
44?
54.
Oh, you just turned 54. Wow, your facial hair looks great. Good job.
I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I was climbing at the gym with a friend of mine who I just introduced to rock climbing. He asked me how much I weighed, and I told him. He's like, "Really, that much? You don't look it." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Wow, it's even more impressive how good you're a rock climber if you weigh that much." Is that a compliment or is that not a
Just tell
compliment?
him you're one thick muscle.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
I've
the
got a
king.
really good core.
Jarhead.
Muscle density. Super strong. Dad bod. Dad bod.
Tilted Corgi has it right. I'm not sure either, but it's great conversation.
So, I don't know, man. Who got some chonkage this week?
I got me first.
Ooh, you first?
and first.
Me first.
Done and
Should do one
done.
of those spinners and just randomly do it every.
Oh, little Alex
Ooh.
Ross. I love it.
Yeah, it's the last Alex Ross cover I needed for Battle of the Planets, so I'm
Sweet.
happy. And they're all doing the Green Lantern ring
Oh.
thing. I love this as a kid. Oh my gosh. It breaks my heart though how watered down our Americanized version was of it. Gotcha Man. I won't go too much into it, but my favorite one is there's a shot in the Japanese version of a guy holding a gun to a little kid's, like a kid's in bed, and he's kind of threatening the kid with a gun. But in the American version, they couldn't have that on Saturday morning. So he's just sitting there by the kid's bed, like in the pose, but no gun in his hand. They wiped out the gun. But they did that all the time.
They couldn't put a crowbar or something dangerous.
Yes. Well, no, you couldn't threaten the kid at all.
Damn.
So yeah, no, they did so much. The other funny thing was I was always wondering why they said they went to a different planet, and it was like I don't think that is a different planet. Then when I grew up, I found out no, they hadn't left the planet. That was just the narrator of the Americans saying they went to a different planet. So I guess Earth wasn't threatened.
Man, I remember an episode of Small Wonder when she was in a cave during Halloween and all her friends kept disappearing on her one by one. And it was the most horrifying thing I saw as a child. What, you're telling me they couldn't do that in a comic book?
Wait,
Or
I want you to
cartoon
repeat the
series.
first part of
Oh,
that
the cartoon.
sentence. I
Small
remember
Wonder?
an episode of Small Wonder.
Yes. That Small Wonder episode was haunting, man.
Yo, I hear you. I enjoyed Small Wonder, and I remember that episode.
Hey, Teen Titans Go Cyborg would be proud of you.
Should this been on the Cornish episode? Nipplage.
Yes.
It's more beefcake, and during the holidays, I've got to put together more of these little clips here for like
Bronze cake.
Beefcake.
Bronze cake.
Bronze cake.
And Kevin's probably a lot smarter than me. I don't get the concept. They called him the Man of Bronze, like they called Superman the Man of Steel. It's not supposed to be literal, but then I feel that all the artists made it literal that he was actually made out of bronze. But I don't, yeah, it always confused me. It's like he's not really made out of bronze, but they draw him like he's made out of bronze. And I like this one.
Very Steranko.
Nice.
You know what's funny?
It's Steranko-ish.
Oh,
right?
it's like it is an homage to
Like Shield.
But even when he showed up in Marvel, like he looked like a bronze kind of guy, like olive skinned, you know?
Yeah, like they made him too bronze. Again, it was supposed to be a metaphor. He wasn't really supposed to be a bronze, but I think the artist went, "Oh, he's made of bronze? Oh, okay." I guess this is my Alex Ross week. I guess I got a lot of the Alex Ross.
Nice.
Okay, this cost me a lot of money, guys, but I finally decided
it's
to
a
get the facsimile.
You needed to put your hand lower.
$4, $5.
What?
Yeah, good job.
$3.99.
Yeah, with the trigger.
Well, and here I'll give you a little insight into my brain. I really want that comic, but I know it cost me a lot of money. So if I get the facsimile, it
Same
turns off that
difference.
part of the brain that wants it. So it sounds, I guess it's therapy, but it's like, well, that's how I do it. It's like, well, that saved me a lot of money by buying the facsimile because now I'm not like,
Facsimile.
Yeah, but
Oh,
if you buy a special version of the facsimile, you know, I know I'm the weirdo. Like I'm like I can't handle a reprint or a facsimile, but if there's something special about it, it just then I get the satisfaction.
For me, I can handle it
because
because
he was quasi weirdo. Like
again, I'm not going to spend
$2,000,
$4,000 on the actual one, but having the other thing that frustrates me, I had the Marvel Tales one, which actually sells for a little bit, the red cover, but when I sold my comics to go off to university, somebody must have snatched it.
Boo.
It's gone. And this is another one I would like the original of, but again, there's no way
I
I'm gonna
missed
do it.
that one.
Listen, I remortgage a home. I'd be tempted to remortgage a home.
That's like, again, now that part of my brain can switch off for a little while and say, "Oh, you've got it." It tricks my brain, so that's why I get these facsimile covers.
There's a dude that makes his own facsimiles of some of these lost books, and like I've never ordered anything from him, but I might treat myself to a couple. But he takes like 25 to 30 days to fulfill your order as well. So I feel like I'll order like 2 and then just
Well, that's it. Alex Ross and facsimiles. That was the theme of the week.
All right. So who wants to go next?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna need some time.
I have
Kevin?
trunkage today.
What
things I
does circle mean?
this week.
What does circle mean? Does circle mean
Oh,
yes?
just random generation. It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
okay. I did not know that was a symbol.
Spin the wheel. Oh, the wheel landed on me. All right. Here's.
I mean, if you're not ready, I can just do this. If this
Oh,
helps.
there we
Danny.
go.
Oh,
Pauline Wing. Just kidding.
So that is
Misty.
Marvel Team Up. So to be very specific, the first Marvel interracial kiss between major characters, not just throwaway characters, not non-Marvel. Archivist, I don't know. Someday Rob could take us off the air and not tell us, and like some of us would be going for like half an hour before we realized we weren't on the air. What's up, Tat? All right, today I just stopped by my LCS.
We're
because
live.
I haven't picked up anything, and I feel bad because I got Minor Arcana 6, both the A cover and the B cover and the Virgin variant, because I thought they were Hans covers. When I had went through Comic Hub and looked for Hans, they came up, and I just click, not realizing it was Hans, an artist named Hansen. So they came up in the search for Hans. So I got the artwork from afar on my phone with my 54-year-old eyes look like a Stephanie Hans artwork. Stephanie Hans has not done a cover for Minor Arcana, even though I ordered 2 and I had to send them back at the LCS today. That's not a boring story. That's a reason for why I spent so much money at my LCS today on back issues and not current comics, because I had sold this recently and really wanted it back. So I got back my first appearance of Carol Danvers.
Yay!
Used to be a hot book before the before the movie. It's still a decent book.
9/8s were going for like $6,000 back in 2021.
But it goes really well with my Miss Marvel collection. And then I saw this and I took a picture of it and said, Rob, do you still need this Adam Hughes cover? Rob's not collecting Adam Hughes covers. Rob is collecting
DC Universe.
Covers.
Warning.
So
warning. Banger alert.
his own book, a banger alert. I don't know if he's allowed to. So if you're not familiar, faithful watchers, the DC Universe logo were not reprints, but they were I guess technically they are reprints. They were reprints. Sorry,
yeah, they're later prints.
They were put in like department stores and other places to purchase with the DC Universe logo on. So they had 45 on it, and I said, hey guys, can you do any better? And he said 40. I said great. So Merry Christmas, Rob. That's all you're getting from me. All right.
That's all you're getting.
Wait, what did you get, Rob? What did you get? Oh, that DCU. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Really cool.
So what's Amazing Spider-Man #1?
If you I passed that up. They also had that for 40, but I was like, nah. They also had at half price Crack Toast. I don't know if you guys know Crack Toast. He's local. He went to half price the day before I did, and he like posted his score on Instagram. I was like, fuck, I knew I should have gone. But on Wednesday when he went, I played hooky, and I was supposed to be staying home with my wife, who also played hooky. So I did stay home. But I was thinking in the back of my head, I haven't been to half price in like 3 or 4 days. I wonder what they got. I really should have gone. So he got a whole bunch of good stuff. But I went Thursday and also found good stuff. So I found Marvel graphic novel number 12. This issue of Dazzler in graphic novel style and in like late 80s haircut style or mid 80s haircut style takes place right between Dazzler issue 34 and 35. So if you are Rob, they learn nothing. They learn nothing.
That was Michael. He has control of that sometimes.
This book is kind of part of that run, so important to get. I own. Oh, let's just do this, and then I'll do a second chunk later.
And he fell over.
I'm here.
Bye.
I'm reaching into boxes. So here's my Lumberjanes #1 collection. I got #1 signed by all the people, or most of the people. And I got #1, the second print, signed by one of the people. Because I found this one, I sent Rob a second print. And this is the cover B. This is the Cards, Comics, and Collectibles exclusive. And this is the Casablanca Comics exclusive.
Oh, show me that one again. I want to see that one. Go back. That's cute. I love it.
Crayony. I love the artwork on this. This is the Calgary Expo exclusive. This is the Challenger Comics exclusive.
Oh, what does
Also
that look like?
Featuring a canoe going over a waterfall. And this is the Emerald
Find the
City
little man in the
Comic-Con
canoe.
exclusive, which I had bought, but then I found this issue for $2 where somebody had put Ripley's hat on. That's what that ba is. And a whole bunch of nice signatures there. The only two #1s that are missing from Lumberjanes were the 1 in 25, and there's a character design variant out there. If anybody has the character design variant and is willing to part with it for a $1 amount, please hit me up at Tacoma Comics on IG, and I
Which
will
one is
gladly
that?
out with you. The character design variant. This is the 1 in 25.
Oh,
that is-
Lumberjanes.
Yeah, Lumberjanes.
He's also open to trade.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, I am as well. All right. I still have like the rest of my chunk, but I can let somebody else go if you want, because I tend to talk a lot like a middle school teacher.
You mightn't have noticed, as well as the people out there watching, that we are down one Miracleman.
Yeah, I think you should keep going.
So
Keep
guess
that
what?
out.
Our next person showing books is Tacoma Comics.
Whoa.
I'll talk like Miracleman. This one has a lot of tits in it, but it's actually a good book.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Come here. You want to
Uh-oh, suddenly.
Oh, it's a good boy.
Censored. You didn't see that. All right.
Those comic books were printed on cereal boxes.
That's very accurate. I found this scene scared me. I mean, I was still in like 4th or 5th grade when this movie came out, and just like when they walked in and Lando's like betrays them, and Darth Vader's there, and Han pulls out his blaster, and Darth Vader's like, Force, zoop, blaster in my hand. This scene scared me. So there's so many Star Wars variants. I didn't get them all, but to find them at half price really cheap, I got this one, and I got this one, and I got this one, Wampa, and I got this one. Chewie, like the sympathy he showed to C-3PO in this like part of the episode was really sweet. I already had it. I wasn't going to pass it up for $2. I already had this, but I wasn't going to pass it up for $2. I love that.
I love that cover too. It's beautiful.
I know you do. Yeah.
And the big reason why that one's a bigger book than most of the rest is because pandemic book.
Oh, I just
that was like from the very week of or after they shut everything down in March.
Yeah, it's like March 2020 book.
You have more going up in here than I do. I can't keep all these facts together. Finishing my gem run. I got 8.
She's outrageous.
Subcover, subscription cover, not a BDSM reference. I got 19. Somehow they were missing 20, but I got 21 and 22. If anybody's interested, Gem is one of Kelly Thompson's earliest consistent work. So she's an awesome writer. It's actually worth collecting, even if it's not like your typical fare. I found a little red-headed Elsa in Next Wave, Agents of Hate, with an homage to a Japanese 1920s painting or something. And
or
then
is what I'd call that the real first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone, where she has red hair and is a total see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. So so here's my frame of mind. I had to process see you next Tuesday, and for about a split second, I thought it was like a reference to like looking at later issues, and then I clicked in and I said, oh. I've heard this is a really great great like story arc, the Capital Cities of Heaven. I have never read it because I've only had parts of it, but I now have all the parts because I found a bunch of Iron Fist. Again, not a BDSM reference. That's twice I've had to say that in this chunk.
Is it because Iron Fist is a BDSM type of shoe?
Oh, that's blank. And then I got a few more random issues in this run.
Bye, Michael. Bye.
I literally had 6 of the issues that I bought. But what the heck? And then finally, I won't show them all, but I did find enough. Really freaking.
Are those double bagged?
The best.
It's like putting a condom on a condom.
Yeah, so Justin Ludwig, if you think I don't have anywhere near like what Rob has, but I have about 5,000 comics. If I put every book in a separate bag and board, I'd literally have to have 5,000 more bags and boards than I currently do. And that's just crazy to me. So I usually do that. And I flip them back and forth. And the other thing that does when they're flipped back and forth is you don't get that spine leaning sideways with all your books in a box. However, because the backing boards only have that acid-free stuff on one side, if I leave them there for like 8 or 9 years, they will eventually start to like leave a little bit of coloring on the backing board. So I plan to sell everything in 7.5 years from now.
Another thing that I could put out there is that about maybe 6 or 8 months ago on Jig's Kingdom, there's a guy that was showing some of his books, Craig 69, and he was doing what you do. And we were kind of, giving him some trouble for it until he's like, okay, well, how about this? How long have you been doing this? Since I started. Like, well, what's the oldest stuff that you have? Can you pull a couple books out? And he did, because I just wanted to see if doing that might have ruined the book, if it would have slouched in the box. And he pulled a few out, and they look just as pristine as the day they came out.
There you go. And so the last thing I found was
I was wrong.
3 through 20 of ElfQuest, and the ones I have in my hand right now are 6 O's. Maybe 7 O's, because these things got ticked a lot. But the ones that I found were 7 5s, 8 0, 8 5. So I upgraded my copies, and I now have a full set if anybody wants to buy them from me. Of pretty decent. These are magazine size 11 by 17, and they usually get pretty ticked up and pretty bent. This is still a decent set, but the set that I now have for me is even better. So there you go. That's what I found this week.
All right.
Make a show about somebody else now.
So who wants to go next?
Sure. Is it about stuff we got this week?
If you picked it up this week or the last couple weeks.
Show that has the word comic book in front of it.
All right. So recently from this week, Ultimate Spider-Man 23, the second to last issue, and then the last issue is going to take 2 months to come out.
Ugh, penultimate issue.
Yep. Black
Another
Panther,
one.
Another one. Aquaman versus Hawkman. I got the cover that made me feel like they're really fighting. And I kind of regret not getting the twunk one. And it's so funny because I wrote it all wrong, because Aquaman was the one looking like a twunk, with the buff body, but a baby face. And then when you're Hawkman being a twunk, and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, Hawkman is giving me twink in there.
Yeah, Aquaman looks super duper young, so he's twink, and Hawkman looks like he's more of a daddy, so he's little, but not too old, so he's twunk.
I'm enjoying the adventures of young Superman over in Action Comics, and nothing says young superpowered man like your parents nearly foreclosing on the house. And gee, can't you just let me go and crush some coal into diamonds for you guys? And of course, Absolute Batman, because FOMO, because everybody was buying it.
It's already going for $10 online, and it will be the comic of the year. Probably going to be the biggest print run. Oh, and another thing about that Aquaman, as well as the Wonder Woman Lobo, if you're reading all this stuff, you need to read the Aquaman first before you read the Wonder Woman Lobo.
And also, all the covers, this is an action cover. And if we know something about me, Cliff likes an action cover.
Does he?
Unless it's a sexy daddy cover, it's got to be those are my top 2. So Wonder Woman lassoing up Lobo like this, fantastic.
Now,
and then, of course,
sexy daddy action cover.
I'm here for Richard Riordan day and night. Give me more Nova, for the love of God.
Okay, it's not Sam.
And then, no, I like Sam too, but different story. And then also this week, I don't know, some of you may have seen this Delato Virgin variant of Secret Invasion #1 with Super Skrull.
Wow.
I love the way he's grasping Iron Man's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, of course, my biggest disappointment in this is that it's from that really lame Secret Invasion miniseries that they just threw together because of the TV series. So it has nothing to do with the thrill or the excitement of the original Secret Invasion. But it's beautiful. It's a 1 in 100. I got a really good deal on it. Yay. It's so funny. I got a good deal on the internet guy, and other people are like, oh, I was in a garage sale inside the back of a barn that's also a sometimes antique shop every other Sunday in the month of March and April. And I'm like, and they're like, oh look, I found Wolverine I found Hulk 181 for $70. It's amazing. And I'm like,
to each their own.
No, they didn't.
Right? So I'm like, I got a beautifully slabbed 1 in 100 for $60, and I feel like a winner.
I used to have one of those. I used to have one. No, you didn't.
All right, so that's my news segment. I have stuff for other segments.
Okay. All right. Who am I missing?
I could show
Lady.
You're missing Mr. Circle.
Because I'm
Lady
bouncing
and
around.
Kevin.
So I'm just gonna show you guys like some stuff that I've kind of gotten over the year, whatever, just some highlights of 2025. Okay. That was a highlight. Big time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this was at the very, very beginning of the year. I got it in January of this year. Neil Adams signed. And then
Wait, you have Neil Adams' signature on that?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dude, that's freaking amazing. Oh, wow. He's dead, you know.
Still?
Still, like he's not doing any more signings. That's crazy.
We thought Alfred was dead, but he came back.
And then I got this one from somebody on the panel, Mr. Tacoma. It's very kind of him. He's very nice to me. And then I got this one at yes.
Double.
First Moira and Lalandra. And then I upgraded my copy of
Alpha Flight. Michael knows that.
Yeah.
I met them all.
I need to upgrade my 120, but I upgraded this one. Just 125. I had already, but the new thing I got was I met Claremont at Heroes Con and got his signature, which was a canon event in my life for sure.
So can I ask you a question about meeting him? Did he seem like uninterested in you just spilling like your guts? Like when I was a kid, you meant everything to me, and you got me through some hard times, and I love you. And he's like, yeah, let me show you some interesting artwork from 107. Apparently,
Cliff. Let me tell you, Tacoma. Let me tell you, she went.
Cliff might have a similar experience to what I had.
I got a Freeman story. Can I give it to you?
Greatest weapon ever. She went with a sexy bitch dressed as Emma Frost.
He smiled at me.
Tell me how you think that went, Tacoma. Tell me how you think that went.
It was
that should have gone over like gangbusters, right?
Yeah,
it was over like fucking gangbusters. Okay. We saw them in line, stop dead center in the line just to be like, hello, Miss Frost. When she went and spilled her guts about how influential she was, he's like, wow, that's amazing. Hey, can I take a picture with Miss Frost?
After rejecting the guys before us and saying, nah, I just got COVID. I don't want to do a picture.
Okay. Wow. So I got the picture, but I certainly didn't get any love or warmth or interest in me telling him what he meant to me as a teenager. Just more like, yeah, next. So
who was right, Lady F? Let them know. Thank you. I told all the boys, take a sexy bitch with you if you want his attention.
I might get in the line at the same time.
He sought us out, dude. He sought us out. Like he went up, hello, Emma Frost. And like, well, and I'm just like, was that Chris? That was fucking him. That was fucking him. Yeah.
The line is around the corner. He's on his way to take a piss and stop dead center. It's like, hello, Miss Frost. Woo!
It was really cool.
So when I meet artists or creators like that, I always try to pick something that they never sign, just because it's an instant conversation starter. I got this sign from Claremont at Heroes Con, which he's like, I never signed that. Star Trek. Wow. Yeah, which I got signed by Adam Hughes like in 1994. So that's like an old signature. Anyway, he talked to me about this book for 10 minutes, and it was pissing everybody off in the line behind me.
That's the other thing. Once he gets chatty, he's chatty, and people get upset.
He's very chatty.
And see, I think he was nice to me because I think it was his son that was with him, like helping him check out the shit. And I was talking to his son a bunch about like seeing the Henry VIII's fucking like is what do you call that shit? Your armor, just
your knight in shining armor.
Yeah, well, we were just like talking about weird, really dorky shit. But anyways, and then he was like, "Are you talking about Henry VIII?"
He signed over the years. I bet it's thousands. He probably gets so tired of seeing books like that.
Henry VIII, I am.
So here's some Carla Coens that I got over the year. Got a
sweet.
Supergirl.
Woo! Why is she sober? I've never seen Supergirl.
Michael,
because it's not a Tom King one.
I love that one. I wow.
Wonder Woman 5,
I
Beautimus.
still think I have a chance.
And then this
Cliff
is
said I have
Wonder
great
Woman
facial hair, so
25. So to be technical, this is Absolute Wonder Woman, and then this is the Tom King Wonder Woman. So issue 25, and then this is number 1.
yeah.
The Tom King Wonder Woman. This is the A cover for issue 25, and then these are both by Daniel Sampier, but this was and she. There you go.
This is just teeny tiny on one cover and takes up the whole thing on the other.
I'm just gonna say I liked the Mouseman arc. I hear people saying, "Oh, it dropped off with the Mouseman arc." I like Mouseman Knows.
they don't know what they're talking about. Everything has been great. Great.
All right,
Yes.
and I'm going to show some other things that I got over this year. Hold on. One of which here. Because I'll do a second chunk too. I like Tacoma or Cliff's doing whoever. There's that decal, number 1, Absolute Wonder Woman. Love it. Love him. I got to meet him at Heroes Con and get his autograph and talk with him, which was a delight. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. That was a good one. Tom King. I got him to sign it. Here's the Dollar General print. Issue 2, A cover. Issue 3, A cover. Issue 3, B cover. Issue 6, A cover. Issue 6, B cover.
Tally.
Issue 7, A cover. Issue 7, B cover. And issue 8. So I just need issues 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. And then let's see. What else can I show? I'll do this and then I'll show the next chunk last, but this will be the last little chunk of the first chunk. Sorry. I'm being a chunk hog. I don't care. Batman. This is Cliff's favorite book ever.
That went up this week.
It went down today. Oh, what are you showing there, Tacoma?
So we were talking about Namor and Supergirl, and there they are in cosplay, just random whatever. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. Boom. Batman Absolute for first print, number 1.
You are rich, man.
All of
Mortgage,
these
baby.
are
Boom.
All of these are first print. Number 3, 4, and a lot of these are first appearances.
He's so swole.
5, he is a little swole. HGH, baby. And creatine. 6. 7, I finally got the actual first print and not the third, which they look strikingly similar.
Nice.
8, first print. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Whoa.
and 15. So I got them all.
Is
Yeah.
that Croc? Is that Croc on the cover? 15?
No, this is the Absolute Joker.
Yeah,
What? Are you
he's
serious?
like an eldritch monster.
Oh, okay.
In fact, with this particular Joker, they're doing what he was intending on doing initially in Batman, but DC didn't let him. So they're bringing back the Pale Man, the idea of multiple generations of Joker, who is literally the same person.
Yeah. Gnarly.
Wow.
Anyways, I will show my second chunk later on the second rotation.
All right. I've got to be forgetting somebody. Kevin, did you show books?
Kevin.
There you go. Like I'm bouncing. Nothing's in a circle here. No clockwise, counterclockwise.
You need to get a little spinner wheel. Do it that way. Okay.
Do you remember seeing old Western comics, Rob? Then you didn't see Kevin yet.
That's fair.
I got one this week. More comic readers. Some of the smaller ones.
Sweet.
I've got one smaller one.
This is 153 with the back cover by Al Milgrom, Spectre.
Beautiful.
James Bond villain.
154. That's Jim Starlin cover.
162 is the one I have, or 63.
Then another Al Milgrom with Charlie 13, Charlie 5. I can never remember his name. Charlie something.
Charlie. Yeah.
You know, Rob, what's his name? Charlie 27, Charlie.
Charlie
I was trying to say Charlie Vox, but like Charlie 27.
27. This one's been elusive. I finally found this. Is Showcase 81.
I almost got that book this
What
weekend,
is that?
Evan. It's a showcase.
Showcase number 81.
I've
Showcase.
never seen that.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I've been looking for it for a while. It's got a little tear right here, but you can barely see it. So it's a good placeholder until I find a nice
Windy
one.
and Willie.
I think I can find you an actually really good copy for.
It's like they took the old like Dobie Gillis comics and they redid some of it and redid it as Windy and Willie.
That seems very.
I think it had its own series and it lasted like 4 issues. It was a short run. So, ironically, I got All Star Western 11 this week. So 10 is the only one in the series. That one's going to take a while.
Nice.
That is ironic.
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic?
That's why I'm making the sad face. I got two pretty early issues. 2 early issues of Green Lantern. This is number 17.
Ooh.
Lantern.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I think they may be the same person.
What?
And then number 19.
Nice.
And then, of course, Michael, I got a Western, and it's Slab. Kid Colt number 29 in a CGC 70. This is from 1953.
Oh, the year I was born.
No, it isn't.
What?
So I still haven't done a video on my obsession with Atlas Westerns. I don't know why. I need to do one at some time, but these are just very hard to find in even mid grade. So I'm always happy to get one.
I have a Lorna the Jungle Girl.
Yeah. Atlas
Lorna of the Jungle.
I just talked about Lorna the Jungle. The first 4 issues of Jungle Tales.
Yeah.
Print some of that stuff. Anyway, that's it. I got some stuff for year in review, but I'll save that for later.
Did you get a good auction bid? Were you bidding on that in auction, the Slabby Slab?
Yeah, I got it on Heritage.
How many people were fighting you for it?
Not a ton, but there is a small number of people who collect this stuff, and the fighting can get a little fierce sometimes, particularly if you're fighting over like a first issue or a minor key. When it's just sort of the filler like this one is, it's usually not too bad. There's just not a lot of them around. That's the problem. That's it. I guess we can ladies' second chunk, or Rob. You can go
Rob hasn't chunked.
Tacoma has a chunk.
I have a bit of a chunk, and I'm not going to show all of it, but you might have heard that I picked up some war books over the last week from Miracleman. He's not here. I wish he was, because I'd show like some of the better stuff, but get a load of this.
I heard you had a goiter.
Damn, girl.
What's a goiter?
Bro, you don't want to know.
Isn't it like
a growth on the back of your neck? Yeah.
What?
Oh, I just call them new friends.
I think it has to do with like iodine insufficiency or something.
I just call it my squishy bumps. So these are all war comics. They're all our Army at War and Sergeant Rock.
That's what our Miracleman sent you?
Yes.
All of that.
all that. Yeah. Well,
Free.
I bought it. he sent me a couple that were like gifts that he found from another shop, but this was from. So he sent me a picture where it had Our Army at War 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. And I'm going, had I have seen this a couple weeks beforehand, I would have gotten my Our Army at War 83 from this guy, and it would have been in better condition and cheaper. So here's some of the ones that I got from this week. Let's change the camera over, and I'll just do some of the older ones and some of the first appearances that I have in here.
Your wallet lost this war.
Yeah, my wallet absolutely lost that war. So these go back from 1953. I'll just keep the box down here. So Our Army at War from issue 17, and they just go up from there. Jesus. So they don't have any first appearances or anything, and it's not licked and stolen like the issue of Our Fighting Forces that Ian sent me the other week. They're all 10 centers, yeah.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Look at that from 53. Look at that blue. That was crazy.
Now, which war are we talking about here?
We're talking about the Second World War.
Oh.
The one where the Nazis were the bad guys, and we all thought of them as bad guys. Nobody was really arguing over the fact that the Nazis were the bad guys and not like, no, now it's just politically disenfranchising a certain segment of our voters. Nazis! And like Jack Kirby said, I don't know a lot, but what I do know is if someone tells me they're a Nazi, I punch them. But if it was during the war, he just shot them.
Why did you write on that cover, Rob? That's weird.
I think this is just a grease mark from just saying that it got received.
Okay.
Gunner wanted. Do you want to fight this? Do you want to fight in this? And it's made of tin. If somebody shoots it, it's going to go right through.
I actually just want a man named Gunther.
I like
that.
that.
A sticker on the plane?
What number is that? I want that one.
This one is issue
66.
66.
66.
Pick up sticks.
There we got some Nazis.
Nits.
End of the line for you, sucker. In the combat cage, looks like a Jerry Grandetti cover.
It's got Ditko eyes.
It's like Betty Davis eyes, but more crackling.
Where did it go, eyes?
Flying mosquito.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, let's just shoot at the plane coming at you.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you shoot down planes.
Yeah, I don't think it quite works that way.
Ooh, that's beauty.
Explosions, and it's coming right over his helmet.
Ooh,
If war can produce covers like that, maybe I misjudged war.
What was that, lady?
How many comics did he send you?
69.
Yeah. So mature.
And I'm not even joking. When I counted them all, it was 69, dude. Now this, for those that don't know, is issue 84 of Our Army at War. What does that mean? It's the second full Sergeant Rock. And this is a nice condition copy, too.
Laughter on Slaughter Hill.
This one's a pretty nice copy. This is the first appearance of Ice Cream Soldier. He's this young kid that joined Easy Company. He's like really nervous, and they're out in the cold, out on the ice, and he's the one person that actually kept it together. So they started calling him the Ice Cream Soldier. At first he hates it, but goes, hey, they think I'm cool. Okay.
I can lick him.
Now this one's a lower grade copy. This is the first, I think it's Zach Nolan, but the whole side is blown out. So I can live with it. It's a 1.0, but I'll take it.
It's the same with my underwear.
You blew it out.
Blown out?
Oh my god.
Just fucking with me.
Cut down on the Chipotle.
No.
We just veered off.
I'm not mature.
Now, just prior to showing these, I remembered what this was the first appearance of, and after that Chipotle comment, I completely forget. You made me forget a comic book.
The Burrito Bandit. First appearance of the Burrito Bandit.
I think that's Army at War.
Yep. I don't know who's that's the first appearance of. I'll figure it out later. But those are just some of the better ones that came in. And I did tell Bill in Colorado that I'd show him like a short video of some of the stuff that I got from him. But I don't want to take up the full time because not everybody's into war comics like I am. But it's one of those genres I love, just like how Kevin loves his Westerns.
And his wife.
And his wife. Who he just has to get to dress up so he can get the attention of Chris Claremont in line.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right, man.
With a very rare
Western heroes. I have.
Go to my daughter. You have to dress up like Kitty Pryde. Don't ask too many questions.
I don't know if you've seen these, Rob, but here you go.
Ooh.
If I push you up towards the wall, just phase.
Hembeck.
Yeah. That's how hardcore I am. Pretty bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's two. Is that Colt Kid in the top left? What's he?
That's Kid Colt.
Kid Colt.
I
And
see
you got
Ghost Rider.
That's
Or Knight
Rawhide
Rider.
Kid. It's Two Gun.
Two Gun.
That's Ghost Rider.
Yeah. The original.
The very first. Now, something that was annoying that I saw pop up on eBay earlier this week was a Tim Holt issue 30 that nobody knows what it is. What it is if you remember who the Zodiac Killer was, he was sending in little ciphers to the police, and somebody recognized one of the ciphers as being straight from the cover of Tim Holt issue 30. If you ever find one, even in shit tier grade, they're like $1,000. I saw one pop up for $10. I'm like, oh my God, I got to get that. It's a photocopy.
Yeah, I'm not obsessed with serial killers, so pass.
Well, Tim Holt was also the book that began Ghost Rider, the original Western Ghost Rider.
Okay.
That's right.
So who else wants to show a few more books? Then we can talk about, the best of this year.
How is there overlap between whatever I just heard about serial killers and the original Ghost Rider?
Because he's a ghost for a reason.
Oh my.
I don't know. I'm just talking up my ass. It's getting late.
Okay, let's talk about the best of the year. Do it.
Well, I know one of them, and oh shit, what did I just back into?
I did mine like a holiday gift guide. I hope that's okay.
That's okay too. I like that idea.
It's like this.
Wait, what's going on? I turned my head for 1 second. And
Michael, what are you doing?
Somebody gave me this sign, I think. Am I seeing it wrong?
This.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's hang loose.
This.
That's hook 'em horns.
This is
or
Spidey.
call me on the phone.
This is
Spidey.
I don't know.
Whip.
Bad, Michael, I turned back to
That's
you.
Spider-Man.
And it was a bad look. It was a bad look.
This is my gay Spider-Man. The whip. The whip.
All right, Rob, I'll go first.
Can you reach to the screen and slap him on the head? Can you do that? Bop. Gay Spider-Man. We ain't doing gay Spider-Man here.
Although, funny enough, the Spider-Man that was used in the Edge of the Spider-Verse is the lead character from the TV show Minx. And I never would have thought that the guy that was basically like the porn producer is the voice of overweight Spider-Man.
Oh, out of shape Spider-Man, yeah. Who gets Mayday.
Yeah, but that guy's not gay. The gay Spider-Man is Web Weaver, and Web Weaver is not a Peter Parker. Not a Peter Parker.
Wait, who is he?
I forgot his real name because I was so pissed that he's not a Peter Parker, because nowhere in the Spider-Verse can a Peter Parker be a homosexual or even bisexual.
But Gwen isn't Gwen?
Gwen is not a
can
Peter
be,
Parker.
You know, it's not the end of the world, apparently.
I mean, in the movies, Gwen had those trans colors going on in her bedroom, but
Yep.
I don't think she was
This is
actually
awkward
trans.
with
It's
everyone
represented.
talking here, and I'm just kind of.
But we're ready, Kevin. Go ahead.
Ready,
His name
go.
is Cooper Cohen, and he has a crush on
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay. So I did my best of 2025 as a holiday gift giving guide. I hope that's okay. So it's just going to be trades. I got 3. I'm curious to see if any of these jokers here have any of these 3. So we will see. So these are my recommendations of self-contained graphic novels for the year. The first one is this one. It's Bowling with Corpses. It's Bowling with Corpses and Other Strange Tales from Lands Unknown. This is Mike Mignola and Dave Stewart did this. It's a standalone graphic novel that kind of tells additional tales of his strange lands that he developed in the world of Hellboy. So it's Hellboy adjacent. There I am using that, but this is really terrific, and it's the first stuff that Mignola has actually done the artwork in for quite a long time. So if you are a Mignola fan, definitely worth picking up. It's $25 retail. Second, I don't know if any of you are Jason fans. Anyone a Jason fan? Not that, but the Norwegian artist Jason. You familiar with him? Nobody? Bueller? Anyway, every couple of years he does a standalone graphic novel translated into English. Fantagraphics has the rights to do his stories. This one's called Death in Trieste. He does kind of this melancholy, funny animal anthropomorphic kind of style, but it's a very surreal, very kind of Scandinavian art writing and artistic style that really hits me hard. I really enjoy his stuff, and a lot of it is dialogue free or minimalistic dialogue, but they're very gripping stories. He's done quite a few of these over the last 20 years. And then the last one that I'll recommend, this came out a few months ago. This is the Will Eisner Comics biography by Stephen Weiner and Dan Mazur. And it's been sitting on my to-read pile for months, and I finally read it like 10 days ago, and it's really terrific. It just tells the story of Will Eisner's life from him being a little kid to breaking into the biz and the slow process involved in getting your foot in the door and becoming a professional artist until the point where essentially he passed away at the end. There's a couple of jabs at Bob Kane in here. Some of y'all might appreciate that. But it's kind of a cartoony style. I'll just give you an example of what kind of the artistic style is. Two-tone color, although there's spot third colors occasionally in it. But it's an easy read. It's a 200 some odd page graphic biography of Will Eisner's life, but it's very entertaining, and he really lived a fascinating life.
Does it talk about his war? Does it talk about his time in war?
Just a little bit, just essentially that he went off or enlisted and went off for a while and then came back, but it doesn't talk about his experiences when he was fighting in it. So all 3 of these should be still available at fine bookstores or comic book stores everywhere, assuming they carry kind of indie graphic novels. But all are highly recommended for me and would make pretty good gifts if you have a comic fan in your life and you don't really know what they want or what they have. Those are 3 pretty high level guarantees that I think they'll enjoy. That's it.
All right. Who else is ready?
I'll go. All right, so I'm going to start off with my favorite read of 2025, and it's the Titans Annual, #1 for 2025. The focus is Donna Troy. Cover, interior, and story by Phil Jimenez, right? This is like, not only is it a love letter to Donna Troy, it is a love letter to the Marv Wolfman, George Perez Teen Titans, including a moment with a cameo of them, like in like the, what do you call it, in like the supermodel world when, you know, Donna's like doing photography, which I think is great. This is like the most beautiful single issue I've read all year. My favorite, like lives in my head. Love it. All right, next up, Capes. It's reprinted with some new dialogue. So for those of you who missed it the first time, From the World of Invincible is Capes. Snatch it up while you can. It's being reprinted now. I'm just saying, with new dialogue, grab it. If you have not been reading New Gods, you are missing out on one of the absolute best stories in DC right now. Ramvi is killing it here. It all kicks off with Darkseid being dead. A new god is born and must take his place. They assume it's Big Barda and Mr. Miracle's child, and all hell starts freaking loose. You know? And I mean that metaphorically slightly, but this one's called Gods and Devils. So there you have it.
Are the other gods in it? Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. Light Ray, like right from the beginning, we got Light Ray and everybody. And also, if you have not been reading Exquisite Corpses, highly recommend. Highly recommend Exquisite Corpses. I don't think this is a sleeper of 2025, but I don't feel there's enough people talking about it. And Tiny Onion here, again, and he doesn't do it all. Like he set the stage, he does the first story, but there's a whole team of people working on this, and I love it. Of course, it's an offshoot of Jack Kirby's New Gods. It's wonderful, wonderful. I think Jack will be proud. Anyhow, love this here. If serial killers, Halloween night, an innocent town, it's wild. I love it. And of course, also, single excellent issue of Ultimates. I like Ultimates a lot. I love Ultimates sometimes. I love this issue. This whole thing with like Dr. Doom, this world's Doom, which is Reed Richards, like learning that he's a Reed Richards, learning what that means, learning that the maker, thinking about the maker being Reed Richards, trying to create his own Fantastic Four because with the phantoms of a Fantastic Four he's never met, guiding him through the story. I freaking love this. Love this. Crazy, amazing book. And then, last but not least, there's only issue 2, but Robert Kirkman and David Finch, Skin Breakers. David Finch had a 6-month lead on doing the art. This is some of the most perfect artwork I have ever seen. Skinbreaker is it. Get it now because everyone is asleep at the wheel on this book.
How many years did he take to put it together only for it to be released now? It's essentially finished, but it took how long?
Oh, it took 6 years? Is that what it was?
Something like that.
Okay, anyhow, I don't care. The important thing is this is his best artwork. It's a great story. And again, grab it now while people are asleep at the wheel. Highly recommend. And of course, I don't have any handy, but as always, Rogue Sun, Radiant Black, the Supermassive Verse. People are completely asleep at the wheel on that. Pick them up now while you have the chance. And those are my secret hits of 2025.
Can I ask what Skinbreaker's premise is about?
Okay, so it's like an alien world, and it's very tribal. And then, of course, like the cliffhanger for the first issue is like our main character who's like, of course, he's cool and we love him. And like the tribal leader and then like the asshole who like wants to like go for tribal leader. So the only way to stop the asshole from going for tribal leader is our main character has to challenge the tribal leader to combat to the death to keep the other guy in check. And then you always know when it comes to the balance of power and right to power, it's never enough. So that's just the issue 1 setup that I'm giving you, and I'm loving it. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Cool.
What issue was that?
The one I held up was issue 2.
What title? I'm sorry.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker?
Skinbreaker.
Breaker. I'm sorry, Caroline. We've been
shoot somebody with the dirt; it'll break their skin.
I get it.
Skinbreaker.
What was that? Windbreaker?
Windbreaker.
Yes, it's about all my family members. Yes.
All right, who wants to go next? I only have 2 things here.
Who are you pointing to? That's off screen.
I can point down. There's
Odd?
like nobody directly
It just
under me.
depends where we are. I mean, Michael, you're there to my right on my screen.
all right.
So
Okay. I don't have
Cliff
anything.
is there. Rob is
learned
there.
nothing.
Now you
I
move
learned
me, you
nothing this
bastard.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
All right.
So the series that I really enjoyed this year, I'm not sure how I should bring it up, but I'll do like I'll build it up to the top. And let me do that starting with okay. And then this, and then this, and then this, and this. Okay. So I want to show something, and this is, I'm not sure. I don't think it started this year. It may have started the year before, but these Chip Zdarsky like little publications, they are so funny. He like basically takes the piss out of his buddies, and it's really creative. It's Chip Zdarsky writing about his friends. I mean, like, you can't beat that. So anyways, I think this was great. I think he should do more of them. Don't stop. And because it's new. It's just like a nerd zine amongst the artists and authors. And I don't know. I think it's funny. All right. Next up, I did enjoy Doom Academy. It was cute. Nice 6-part, self-contained. So, that's that. I didn't have, this was the only one I had on me, but I really enjoyed it. Let's see. A fun read. Deadpool, Batman, fun read. Why not? Fuck it. I don't usually read the whatever. Zdarsky's Captain America. You want to check out?
Oh my God! On FOC this week, they have the second print of issue 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So yeah, there's these are things that came out in 2025 that Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men. I really enjoyed it. I feel like she stays true to like the Claremont spirit. I don't know. Some people like it. Some people don't fucking like it at all. One that I have put on my pull list because the stories are odd and a little disturbing, but the Hyde Street. So I've got it on my pull. And next to last, here is Absolute Wonder Woman. Oh my God, Kelly Thompson is just I loved what she did with the Captain Marvel series, and she just seems to be on a roll, and so she's doing great with this. It's mine too, Gabriel. It's the only one I have on pull. It's the only one I have and then number one for me, Santos Sisters.
Well, of course.
It is so funny. They make fun of every trope in the industry. It's satirical. It's very tongue-in-cheek. I love it. It's so, I can't recommend it high enough. It won the Eisner this year for best ongoing series against the big two and Image. So there's a reason for that. It's because it's so fucking funny. Anyways, that's what I got for my, the shit that came out in 2025 ish. Sorry. Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's close enough. It was either your favorite stuff you read, favorite stuff you picked up this year.
Oh, well,
anything.
Well, no,
we can all do that.
I got segmented because I got some favorite pickups too. Like
show us, Clifford. Show us,
baby. I broke it down.
Okay, babe. Show us.
All right.
It's funny how we all interpreted it differently.
I know. That's what you get when
That's why That is why this is the super secret best of 2025.
The topic was super
The
secret.
topic was super secret to all the panel members. All right.
All right, let's kick it off strong. Forever People number 1. This
Love
was, first full Dark Side, first Forever People, 7.5. This is a big get this year. Big get.
Did Superman keep his face on that one, or did they redraw it?
They all were redrawn.
I think they're all redrawn.
Yeah.
It's like it's probably Kurt Swan.
Yeah, you never quite know.
I was just going to explain if any viewer didn't know, they redrew all Jack Kirby's Superman face because they didn't think it represented Superman enough. And yeah, that was
they
pretty.
were right. So I was in a battle royale for this one and a 9.9.
Damn.
9.9?
9.9.
Damn.
JLA Avengers 3.
That's got to be over $1,000 at a 9.9.
Holy cow.
No, it's not. Or maybe it is. All I know is that I got a really good price on this, and I was in a hot, heated, down to the last minute sniper fight, and it was amazing.
buddy, bring it back up. I need to do this. Warning. Banger alert. 9.9. You don't see those every day.
No, you don't, especially not with something you genuinely love, as I do, JLA Avengers.
I get a 9.9, just one though.
What's your 9.9?
Fuck.
You want to see?
I think whatever just happened at Lady, whatever there is no longer a 9.9. Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a Usagi Yojimbo foil?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Power Rangers?
Yep.
Foiled again?
Power Rangers Usagi Yojimbo.
The only one I got.
Warning. Banger alert.
That's not a banger. Not a banger.
It's a 9.9. Close enough for me. I don't have any 9.9s as far as I'm aware.
I paid like $40 for this, so yeah.
Whoa. That was a steal.
Really?
Really? That
It's
was
about the cost of getting it graded.
Right? I know. That's the only time I buy new slabs like this is if it's less expensive than it would take for me to grade it or to ship it and pay for it and all that stuff. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Gabriel's saying of JLA Avengers the best crossover of all time.
Inter-studio or inter-company crossover, I might agree. All right. We all know my theme, my journey, my spiritual journey for 2025 was the Legion of Superheroes. So, of course, here's Mon-El's first appearance.
Yay.
Which is a big deal to me. I'm thrilled that I got a 5.5. Yet another. I'm gonna go to town on this freaking on this freaking auction, and I'm not letting these bitches, and I got a good deal on it, and so just not letting people take advantage of me. And then of course, more of the. Oh my goodness, so many things. All right. Hold on. These are all big deals to me. All right. I want to have all of these. But this is the only one I have of Black Panther versus the Klan so far. This one, $70. It was a great deal.
Love it.
And look at that cover. Gorgeous.
Loves it, precious.
I
Such
love
a good
it.
series. That series does not get enough love. It is so good.
It is so good. This cover alone ignites and is the conversation piece.
Yeah, and Billy Graham. If you're not familiar with Billy Graham's artwork, not the preacher, the artist, it is incredible.
Superboy artist is Kurt Swan.
Oh.
All right, then
Probably an auto bender written.
So my Legion love affair continues. We got 267 where Supergirl meets them for the first time. And we got it's their third appearance, first Chameleon Boy, first Invisible Kid, first Colossal Boy. And then their fourth appearance. No, wait, their fourth appearance is in a book I have over to the side that I'm gonna get graded. But maybe this is their fourth appearance or their sixth appearance. Damn it! All right, their fifth appearance is over here in Adventure Comics, the first appearance of Thomas Kaylor, aka Starboy, aka JSA Starman. Later on. And then right after that issue of Adventure Comics is the first appearance of the Phantom Zone and General Zod. So could not let this slip by me. And then in Action Comics 276, the Legion appears once again. Supergirl actually joins the team. We get 5 first appearances: Sunboy, Brainiac 5, Triplicate Girl, Shrinking Violet, and Bouncing Boy all appear here. Plus, we lose that nonsense about the Legionnaires that met Supergirl being descendants of the first Legionnaires, and we just get right to it. Plus, Supergirl has multiple boyfriends in this issue. I don't know what this says about the time frame when this was written.
That's an A+ cover, too. It's really good.
Oh, it's so good. And, of course, this is the one that is most expensive of them and the most difficult to get my hands on, and the one that came from China, and I was sweating for 3 straight weeks waiting for this to show up.
We talked about that on your show, yeah.
Yes, just sweating bullets. And then, not that. How about you? Oh, this one was a really good deal. I only paid $60. Someone tried to snipe it on me, but I got actually $66, but someone tried to snipe it on me. It's the second appearance of the Legion of Superheroes.
Ooh.
Adventure Comics 267. The Legion of Superheroes really love showing up in 267s and 276s. But I was thrilled to get it. It's only a 3.0. Don't care. Love it. Snatched it up. I have it. Now I have the book. Collect the book, not the grade. If I can upgrade the grade one day, great. But in the meantime, here it is. And then, of course, we all know I kind of have an unhealthy love affair with the with the Shroud. So here's the Shroud's first appearance in Supervillain Team Up number 5.
Very nice.
Very nice. And also, like, look at the back of the book. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And these are white pages, people. White pages.
White pages. White pages.
I am fairly impressed.
That mid-grade?
The what?
I have that in mid-grade.
Ooh.
Maybe a 5.5.
And then, of course, now I want to get all the original Crisis on Infinite Earths slabbed. So far, I only have one. And it is a 9.6 newsstand edition of number 3.
Love it.
Now I gotta just start clicking. Now I just gotta start clicking away, trying to get them all. But
it shouldn't be too hard. They're not real expensive.
No, they're not. But I've always loved this one because I just love the idea of Easy Company and Geoforce time traveling. I'd be like, we gotta protect this tower, and they're like, look, it's Nazis, and it's Markovia that they're in, and they're like, so yeah, we're just gonna fight Nazis, right? And they're like, yeah, it's just Geoforce and freaking the freaking Easy Company just battling Nazis. I was like, yeah, it's best time all cross team up ever.
You're probably better off just trying to buy them graded rather than buying raw ones and sending them off. I assume.
Absolutely, freaking absolutely. And then I still got to send. Oh my god, so many books to send out. This is ridiculous. Ooh, Who are you? Oh, these are recent. And again, I'm sure some of you have seen this. This is when Eros takes the name Star Fox and joins the Avengers.
Because he's foxy and he's from the stars.
Yeah, exactly. I believe that was Janet's. I think that was Janet's reasoning.
Yes.
And he's a gigolo.
He's a Star Fox.
Yes. And then of course, my legioning didn't stop Death of Superboy. Childhood favorite of mine, had to get it. And then of course I recently saw 9/8 and it's haunting me in my dreams. So I gotta work on myself and my willpower. I've mentioned
Whoa. What's that word you just used? I'm not familiar with it.
Willpower?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that Wonder Woman has been teaching me.
I know something with like Green Lantern, but I guess I never understood it.
Here's Avengers 150, and I love it. And it's just, a wonderful anniversary issue. But also the first part of Doctor Doom's Private War. And I never stop talking about it. And it crosses over into Supervillain Team Up, where we get the first one-on-one battle with Doom and Iron Man.
Hold up, girl.
You to remember that.
I got 149 right here.
Look at that.
I got this is some good shit. These are when the good stories are hidden.
Yes. Oh. Hera, give me strength. Okay. I went crazy this year with stuff that I love. All right. So also pickups I love this year. I got both of these signed from the Hero Initiative by Paul Levitz, right? This issue is Pete Ross takes over Superman's body in the past, Superboy's body, to time travel to beat Superman's ass in the present because he's so furious that Superman allowed these aliens to take his son away to fulfill some alien prophecy. But in this issue, which I didn't know about for years, he teams up with the Phantom Stranger. They do some shit in hell. Superman gets to have a wish granted for his actions fighting alongside the Phantom Stranger, and he wishes to get Pete's son back for Pete. And that resolves that storyline until we get to whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow, and we find out that Pete was tortured unmercifully to reveal Clark's secrets. Rod the Rican, what? This is a book my dad got me in Canada when he took a trip alone when I was a kid, and he just randomly picked it up in the flea market.
Aww.
And I told Matt about it. So this copy is a copy Matt sent me this year.
I love that story. So Superman and Superboy are trapped in the same time frame, and they can't go through time. So an irresistible force has to meet an immovable object.
Oh, he froze just as he's explaining it.
Oh, did I freeze? I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, they have to cause that collision to allow themselves to spiral back, right?
Yeah.
All right. This was another big find of the year. Namor #1 in a 6.5. This was on my to get list last year, but this year it came through. Find this year, $60 fine at a local show. Love it. Black Lightning #1. My love of the Legion continued. Bam. Legion of Superheroes, the Paul Levitz era. I need to get one for Lady Fantastic. Right there. And then this was a gift. This was a gift from JSS Brooklyn. It's Submariner #47. And he included a reader copy for me.
Aww.
And I think, I love the Power Girl covers that I got out of these blind bags. So if you didn't get one of these, they sold out. So good luck trying to get it on eBay.
Oh God, did you hear about this week with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blind bags, that because all the colors were green on the bags and the coloring process was so cattywampus that all these dealers that got all the bags in, it turned their hands green. It's like a newsprint from the 80s.
I love it.
I approve that message. I really do.
All right. So who's next?
Rob.
Me? Okay.
Rob.
Are we done with that after this?
Where are you pointing to, Kevin? I don't know.
Why do you always have to be the last one, Rob?
I don't know.
And it's random where I'm going to be on the screen here. I don't know. So Cliff is there. You're below me right now.
Yes.
Above me.
I
I'm
am
not
below
going to
you.
change the camera around anymore, but Bill Everett, Submariner, yes, always play. And the backups, too. All right, so I'm a war collector, as you all know. You have the Westerns here. I'm the war man, even though I'm no soldier, never been a member of any kind of military. So starting out, we have... Holy crap, I still can't believe I got this year, and for so little. It's the first appearance of the Haunted Tank.
That's such a good cover. So good.
This is probably my favorite cover of all the Silver Age war covers. I mean, just looking at all the kamikaze pilots going down with that ship.
Beautiful.
I remember the first time I saw this from you, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. This is a book that you will not be seeing have real spec to it, because the Haunted Tank is, well, piloted by a guy who his great-great-grandfather was a member of the Confederacy during the Civil War. So, yeah, we're not going to have a hero that was the Confederate. The other one is my first appearance of Millie Marie. This is very, very rare. When you look up most of these storylines from, I think, 83 through 89, low census count on the CGC. We're talking like less than 30. And I don't mean 39.8s. I mean like there's 0.98s and 30 altogether on the census. Now, the biggest book I picked up this year was one that I did not expect to win. I was betting against 20 plus people, and at the last minute, I just put a really wild number, and it was less than $1,000. But then, well, Miracleman showed me all the books that he got, and well, this one was in better condition. Although I'm still very grateful to have this one. I'd call it a 3.0. Very good, or good, very good. I'll take it. I mean, the bottom isn't the best, but it's complete. It's attached to the staples. Yes, please. First full appearance of Sergeant Rock.
Ooh.
Now, moving on with that, there was a Kickstarter that I helped promote earlier this year. It's by first-time writer Jason Douglas. And the funny thing about this is he made it into a fiction, but it's based on people from his own family, his grandmother specifically. This won the Eisner this year, Jane American. The hardcover itself has a special cover by Sina Grace. You might remember as the editor on Walking Dead, and also did some stuff on Iceman. But the artwork in this, oh, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I'm just saying hi to John.
You're ready.
You're wonderful.
Everything broke up there. Oh, hey, John. So here's just an example of some of the art that's in here. And yeah, this won the Eisner Award for best new written material. And this is pretty good. It's a war story told back during World War II, and it's basically about his grandmother. And it's heartfelt. It's well told. It has humor in the proper spots, and could easily be turned into a movie if he so wanted. Now, I have another buddy of mine, Jared Troutman. He's Water Tribe J over on Blue Sky. He might be back on Twitter. I don't know. He was doing claim sales and everything. Also that he could put together his own book. And the name of that book is The Bonehorde Chronicles. Here's a print that he gave to me signed by him. And this is the Virgin variant because the other one is up there and put away and a little hard for me to get to. This is the cover art on that, and Bonehorde Chronicles. If you ever watched the movie 10,000 BC, it's a little similar to that. So it's told during the Neolithic era before we had cell phones and heaters and VCRs and, I mean, even cable TV. We're talking woolly mammoths. So it's about this kid growing up and becoming a man and there's Neanderthals and dangers all around the corner, and it's a well-told story, and you should definitely pick it up if you can. In fact, I'm going to drop in here for the banner. You can visit boneherdchronicles.com, and if you wanted to order a copy for yourself, you could do it right then and there. But again, this is by Jared Troutman, Water Tribe J on Blue Sky. Because I could be talking about the ones that we all are familiar with, the Absolute Batman, the Ultimate Spider-Mans, the Wonder Woman book that's going on, whether it's Absolute or the Tom King run. The Ram V on New Gods was great. The Batman Dark Patterns was probably the best Batman story this year. It wasn't the main Batman title. And strangely enough, this is a year where we're going to have volume 3 of Batman still incomplete. Well, currently we're on issue 4 of the 4th volume. The Hush story will be concluding sometime in March, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. At this point, it kind of feels like waiting for the new Comics Buyer's Guide to come out, which should have come out back in July, but didn't because the Diamond bankruptcy. So if you wanted to read it, you might be getting it in February. But the information's going to be about 7, 8, 9 months old by that point. But those were my picks for this year for best of, because I mean everyone else is going to talk about the ones from Marvel and DC. There's a lot of great stuff from Image and everything, but then there's those smaller publishers you might not have heard about. The stuff like this that won the Eisner Award. I mean, when you get to read this before anybody has ever heard about it, this is what makes comics special. Being able to find these things that not everyone's talking about, and then once they are, it's like, hey, I was in on the ground floor.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna go.
All right. So should we wrap it up, or?
Yeah, I want to show some shit.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go. Gotcha.
No. I just wanted you to go before me. This is one of my favorite gets, and it was a gift from Rob Wurst. I absolutely love this cover. I just cannot get over it. I love Catwoman. I love the cats. I'm a crazy cat lady. Whatever, dude. I'm just so thankful, and thank you, Rob. And 3 things I'm really proud of, like as an X-Men fan, like it occurred in this order, but in January of this year, I acquired this book for a crazy good deal. You don't want to know, you'll barf. Then I was able to meet Chris Claremont and get him to sign this, and I used Cliff's secret weapon idea and really got a pleasant interaction. And oh god, this, Jim Steranko signed X-Men First Polaris. I loved it. This guy is, whatever you think about him, but it's still like a classic book. And then another really cool thing is I got to meet Middleton at Heroes Con, and he was such a cool dude, and I got to talk with him for quite a bit, and was able to have an awesome. I walked away having much more respect and appreciation for him. I picked up this like just a couple days ago. This wild blue, this is these Blue Ribbon Digest. This was put out in 1982.
Literally the only one that I possess.
This one is?
That one. I was getting that around the time before we discovered all those new facts about Neil Gaiman. So I was trying to find all those early appearances that were characters from his Sandman stories. And that was one of those really hard to find things, especially in decent condition.
Because it's a final issue, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I paid $40 for mine. Mine was up there.
And then I did some Mora stuff. So I got this and this Mora in, but I really liked it.
Is that second print?
No. The second print has 3, and it's of the Trinity.
Yeah, I need to get that.
DCK
I don't know how to use it.
I just got this is Superman Unlimited #1, but it's the Dan Mora. I got the Nightwing 99, Dan Mora, beautiful. I got the Batgirls 13, Dan Mora, love it. Got the Batgirls.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got these ones, those ones.
Did you get the Nightwing 99 too?
Girl.
Damn. Way to go.
Thank you. And 15 and also I picked up this Dan Mora. It is a variant, a B cover from Captain Marvel number 18, and I really liked it. So I grabbed that.
He did a lot of covers for Marvel before he started working on DC, and I'm just discovering them now.
Thanks, John. I also picked this up this year.
Yeah, Phil Jimenez run. Yeah.
Do I need to do it?
You should.
Do it.
Do it.
And then I got to meet him.
Yeah.
Warning. Banger alert.
Yeah, so okay, I got this I got this in, okay, just recently, but I brought this one to Heroes Con and he signed it. So that was really awesome. And it's the Nazi punching one. This is 189, which is gorgeous. You got that used book this year too, and yours isn't. You're a brat. Good, congrats. 193, I think. And then this is issue 194. But these are the only Hughes Wonder Womans that I currently possess. And I also recently got this in. I took part in an auction where Izzyverse had some local community artists come on and showcase some of their work. And we had an opportunity to bid on some of that and get their pieces or whatever. And so I got something from Showtell Arts.
Yeah.
A Ghost Rider #1. And I thought it was a very beautiful piece. And just wanted to show support. I don't usually get Ghost Rider, but I was really drawn to this. So this is badass, and it always makes me feel good to help, local. This is so cool. You guys are going to freak out. This is from Finland. And it's X-Men 122.
Huh.
The X-Men. So
what year?
This came out in 1980. This is number 4. That's Belgium. So let me open this, crack this bitch.
It's in Dutch, lady.
Oh, it says it's in Dutch. It was printed in Finland. Yeah, Wien de Kinden. Yeah, but it goes printed in Finland, and then copyright 1983. Maybe is that the year? Yeah, it's 1983. This one is.
It's from Belgium, printed in Dutch, printed in Finland.
So yeah, that's just a fun little choo-choo train of production. Cool. Look at the back, dark crystal. Fuck yeah, bro. Y'all know that's right. And then this one y'all are gonna kick a kick out of. But I also found 137. 137.
Hey.
Any color differences? No, it looks. Oh.
See, it's got like meta 137s. Anyway,
I think John is right.
Warning. Banger alert.
Gotten a lot of them tonight.
And this one says, what is it? It's in Marvel Comics. So, yeah. I thought that's kind of. And then I got the.
That just means A in one, A Marvel comic.
Okay.
They could have put that in the space area. Instead, they put it over the actual art.
So, anyways, I was pretty excited. Anyways, that's it.
Great books. Yeah, just as John says, Caroline ain't messing around.
No,
Thanks, John.
So who wants to go next?
Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
So I never got a hold of those Dollar Tree variants, but I did find comics at Sheets when I was coming back from Ohio, including this Michael Turner variants from Superman Batman. And then this John Byrne Superman #1.
Oh, the reprint.
Yeah.
Huh.
A very weird reprint. And of course, I wish the condition were better, but what can you do? Batman Bruce Wayne Fugitive. Batman and Son.
Damien.
I like this. Lobo #1.
Is that? Oh, it's a later print.
It is.
Yeah, it's a recent print.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. Like,
That's all of us, John.
Flashpoint Beyond. John, I wish the condition were better, but what can you do? That's how he treats himself. Jesus Christ. World's Finest Heir to the Kingdom.
Ooh.
And of course,
that was like 2 stories in. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the origin of Magog, you know?
It's like Sun Boy, and Sun Boy is Magog.
Boy Thunder, but yeah.
Thunder,
Let's not disparage Sun Boy from the Legion, my boo.
Sorry, I just 11 o'clock.
Batman Death in the Family. And only because I enjoy the cover, Superman for Tomorrow. But this is one of the worst Superman stories ever.
ever?
Like, it's so bad, you know?
They were just trying to updo Hush, and they just couldn't hit the mark.
No, they couldn't. Like, it was just so bad. Like, and no, like, you know, I remember it was like, who's Superman's arch enemy? And I was like, Brian Azzarello. And but in the meantime, Brian Azzarello wrote a fantastic Lex Luthor miniseries. So he was just not equipped for this. He was just not the man. And then Batman Failsafe. And then the last one that I found that I'm very proud of, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah.
And let me tell you, I dug through every shelf, and it was the third sheets I had been to, dug through every shelf and found it.
And how did you feel when you found it?
I felt like a superwoman myself.
Girl, I love it.
Nice.
I feel like that's the only correct answer you can have when you have that kind of search, that you yourself feel like a superwoman.
Well, you've been on an odyssey in your own right, you know.
I truly have.
I feel you.
My favorite thing today, Lady F, that I think you'll appreciate. This morning, first thing, my colleagues are coming in. Katie is one of the therapists, and I was like, hey, Katie. I was like, Katie, you were right. And she goes, I'm sorry, what just happened? I said, Katie, you were right. I was like, I think you're right about my PTSD. She goes, I'm sorry, is a man telling me I'm right? I was like, does this not happen? And she goes, not often. And I was like, Merry Christmas, Katie. I was like, you were right. And she's like, oh my God.
They do. I don't like to be validating.
Apparently,
Out of the ladies, they don't.
I like to be validating. I like people to be thoughtful and considerate
Same.
grow and learn from each other. And apparently, how dare I have this much faith in humanity?
I know. Well, dominance and power dynamics. So,
well, I love that, Rob. I love it. Although, actually, but I like this facial hair on you better. Just for the record.
Although there is always, well, I'll put it this way. I would rather when somebody walks away after talking with me that they feel like this instead.
Kevin, you should show Dan those comic readers you got in. He'll love them. He's around your age, and he'll.
Thanks.
Oh, Dan Delator.
Yeah, Dan, you gotta check out these comic readers that Kevin got in. They're so sick.
Just the 2 that I got this week.
Yeah, but you've been getting them in, and these are the tinier ones.
Yeah, these are the small ones. So they started out as just like mimeographed pieces of paper stapled together, and that lasted for like 80 issues. This comic reader started like 1965. It's unbelievable. And then they went to these black and white kind of folded in half, 8.5 by 5.5, and then it went to color, and then it went full size, almost golden age size, and then I think 219 was the last issue. So I've been kind of obsessed with trying to work on this run. I use the clear boards on these, of course, just because they all have pinups on the back.
Ooh, look at that! Oh my God, I love those pinups.
Mine's got Spider Girl on the back.
I don't know if you can. I'll turn my computer around here, but my spinner rack is just all comic readers right now.
Hell yes! Check out that, Dan. Do you not covet his spinner rack and his comic readers?
Ah!
Look at that, reveling in it. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
That's one of those moments where I say that is comics done right.
I mean, it is.
I'm weird, man. I'm weird.
Hey, we all are. Did I not just show you 3 fucking different versions of X-Men 137? We're weird. Okay.
Are you weird, Michael? Well, you are Canadian. Someone's got to fill
He
up.
likes Richie Rich comics. He's fucking weird.
He does like Richie Rich and
I'm expanding to Johnny Quest. Any blonde child in danger.
And
Oh
Lego.
my God, man! Why do you keep saying this? We've told you it doesn't sound right.
Oh dear, what have we here? Yeah.
You'll be like Johnny's Dark Mysteries number 10. The Grim Spectre of Death has Johnny in bondage on this cover. It's normally worth $1,600, but the police raided this from a pedophile's house, and I got it at a police auction for $250. And then you're like, "Oh my God, Michael! Oh my God!"
How about you just drop the story and go, "I got this for $250."
If Fred from Scooby-Doo were just 10 years younger, I could collect
Michael,
Scooby-Doo.
surely you're a Venture Brothers fan. Surely you are a Venture Brothers fan.
I'm a who what now?
Venture Brothers.
Venture. Oh
Venture
my
Brothers.
God.
Yeah,
I
I
love
Adult
that
Swim.
series so much. Oh my
I
God.
got-
That
I
was
did
so
get
brilliant.
A new Brave and the Bold. It was the 106. It's a Green Arrow one.
Yay.
Ooh.
It's Jim Aparo cover.
Absolutely.
Love him. Love the Bronze Age ones.
Batman on skis in his full costume.
Like, that's totally practical. The most practical thing ever. Look at Green Arrow. He's out.
I remember the Raza Ghul one. He was on skis too, and he had that ski instructor tag along with him for a while or something. During
Oh,
the Neil
What,
Adams run
Raj?
and Irv Novak run.
wow.
I always thought that was Raj. All right. Anybody else, or should we wrap up?
Rapping.
Wow, we've been going 2 hours a day.
Yeah, this is one of our longer episodes. So, anything anybody wants to? Go
I
ahead,
think
Brett.
we paced ourselves. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I had
What?
fun.
You guys are amazing.
And I enjoyed
Like,
seeing your comments.
subscribe, everybody here, if you're new.
Yep. So I'll just drop this here now. For those that have been watching, if this is your first time, just make sure you like and subscribe. If we taught you anything that you didn't know before, or if you saw a book that might make you go, I got to get that. Or there's something I didn't hear about until I heard about it now.
Check
Like this.
Some freaking, okay, so what would you say? This is Dutch or
Yeah, it's
Belgian?
Dutch. It's Dutch for sure.
It's
Printed
a
in
Belgian,
Belgium.
printed in
Made by the
Dutch.
Dutch.
Wait,
Dutch.
yeah, and then
No,
actually,
Belgium is half French, half Dutch when
Yes.
it comes to language. So it's from the
Yeah. and then,
Yeah.
but it was actually physically printed in Finland, assembled. Isn't this wild? I love it. He's got more. I'm gonna get more, but
Yeah, I think you should. It's our addiction.
there's a couple of other ones he's got signed by Claremont.
So, anybody appearing on any shows or anything that you want to promote this week?
I'm tired. I'm ready for the weekend.
Oh, I know the feeling. Although
Cliff may have something.
one thing,
I'm gonna try to do a little morning show tomorrow, maybe. But I do have my toy drive tomorrow, 15th annual Toys for Tots toy drive for the Marines, and so we'll be doing that from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. There's some items that were exclusively signed by Paul Rudd that we got from through the candy shop that he owns with the guy from Walking Dead, and his name is on the tip of my tongue, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and so that's lovely. And no, he's not making. Paul Rudd is not making a magical appearance, and obviously, if he magically does, I'm taking pictures. But like, who? I was gonna say, if you understand celebrity culture, who does that? Who sends autograph stuff and then actually shows up and like blows everybody's mind? You never do that. You do nothing and then you show up and blow people's minds and then take off. You never. It's not like we have a secure location. So I'm excited about that. I don't remember. Sunday nights, Council Comics, 5 p.m. Eastern, movies, stuff. We're reviewing a movie this week. I forgot which one. I'm there. Mondays, 8 p.m. We do our thing. Awesome. Before the year ends, I've got one more appearance over on Pop Culture Philosophers with Robbie, so that's cool, but I can't remember what we're reviewing.
Cliff, how do you keep track? You're on like every show every day. How do you keep
But
track?
I'm not on every show every day,
Google Calendar.
And of course I have my calendar to help me. Oh my gosh. So I think on the 20th, I'm gonna have Cerise on.
It's next Saturday.
Yeah, and she is all the things. She is an author, and she is also the Cerise Renee Murphy award-winning author, and she is the founder of Virtuous Con. So we're going to be talking about that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have. Oh my God, I have so many people who are coming on. It's all happening. But it's later this month, and then my birthday is January 1st. All right, so banging and boarding.
Whatever works.
Bang it, board it.
Bagging and boarding and birthday.
Like it. I'm here for
If you
it.
bang a 9.8, is it still a 9.8?
We're
Yes.
gonna find out. And I'm pretty sure my 9.8 experience. You know the difference.
I can say some dumb things sometimes.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me.
I've met those people too. So that's about it. I really am trying to I don't know what I'm trying. I'm trying to have a better life, and it just feels like I live in purgatory where it's not hell, but I stand outside of the light that I wish to embrace so badly,
Welcome to in-stage capitalism.
Ready for that comment?
We love you. We love you. But next time,
you know how I know that comment isn't going to do shit? Do you know how I know?
Because you didn't feel anything.
Exactly. And you know how else I know?
Because I was being here.
None of us are that lucky.
Oh, oh.
We'll probably hit in Siberia and we'll be totally fine.
Also, I think maybe next time we should talk about Supergirl Move tomorrow.
We could, but I thought we agreed on next week was going to be about newbies and things we look forward to.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't listen.
And then maybe the week of Christmas, it's like free for all, and we'll decide that. Because those that are listening out there that are still watching us, yes, we're going to be live every Friday through the new year. It might not be all of us, but I'll be here. Some of us will be here because we know some people, they might not have a very joyous Christmas. So we'll be here to help cheer you up with comic books because that's just our addiction in general.
We'll be Grinching it, y'all.
Yeah.
We'll be Grinching it, flinching it.
Oh, nice.
Ho, ho, ho. Good job.
Good
Look
for
at
you,
Dan.
Angela Torrid.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my
Dan
God.
is-
Can we try to get Dan on here next Friday?
Please.
He's got bangers. Dan's got a life and he's got like a family and shit.
I
But-
know. Wait, we can't invite people? Dan, try to be
We
free next
can.
Friday.
It's just he's busy a lot and I get sad. But
Oh
Dan,
my gosh. Yeah, I get sad too. He made time for my show, damn it. He can
oh,
make
did he?
Yes,
Okay.
he did. For those,
Okay.
for those who regularly watch Cliff on Comics, there's a wonderful episode with me and Dan that you can feel free to check out.
I love Dan.
Time.
He has
You know.
great taste.
And if you ever saw my special edition of Slavy Seconds, Kevin was a wonderful guest on that too.
I saw that one.
And if you time travel, you can see Lady Fantastic on Comics and Coffee with Cliff. It's great.
Even he's questioning. He has a life.
Hey, let's plan a Heroes Con shindig, all right? For those of you who are going this year.
Should we?
I'm getting
Yes.
naked and running in the streets. I'm getting arrested.
Nice.
I'll be there.
Charlotte, they
We'll be
might
following
tackle your ass down there.
I have here the OA Expo in February.
The OAX, yeah, that's
OAX.
And by the way, Rob, I do in my heart agree with you. Why do I want to spend money to meet people when I can spend money on comics? But
experience.
HeroesCon was like super cool, and just having this bitch like seduced you into using a bathroom that she had no right letting you use. Like just that alone, the stories that you'll have to tell.
I think I want them stories.
I just
Come
feel
to
bad
Heroes
because you were
Con,
really.
Rob, come.
It was worth it seeing her wretch.
Wretch?
I shampooed a toilet bowl.
I go to bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are well
so
past
weird.
10 o'clock. So anything else anyone wants to promote? No, we're good. Okay. I'm just going to show this real quick and let everybody know that the other week, a few weeks ago, I did a interview with Dave Hedgecock. He used to be the main showrunner of this thing for, where the hell did that thing go?
I made it up and gave you first huntress.
Wait, what?
You did. And I gave
You know
all the
Hedgecock's
lead
my
book.
boy, right? We've talked about this.
I just gave you the lead.
There it
You
is.
said you entrapped me, and I still gave you all those Legion books. I was like, get addicted, get in there.
I know, and I have them in Mylar now.
There it is. All right. So a few weeks ago, I was on the Corner Box podcast, and towards the end of the show, they were asking, so I heard that Kevin Freeman's on your show now. I'm like, yeah, he makes videos all the time, and he's very interesting and very knowledgeable. And I went, well, he seems to lean a certain political way that we tend to. So I think he'd be safe to make an appearance on the show. And then he's been on it ever since. It's like, did you know he was my editor? Like, he was your boss?
No, he was my boss, but they gave me my first in to the biz for sure.
That's
David
cool,
and
man.
Brent.
Small world. I love
This
it.
was my second appearance on the show. He was asking about you. He's hyping up the show for us. So if you get a chance, check out the Corner Box podcast. It's easy to find, thecornerboxpodcast.com.
He's good people too.
Oh, absolutely. It's a fun time being on their show. And he's asking questions about like slabs. I'm over here going, let me look here. Slabs. I think I might come up just maybe a teeny tiny bit short. Otherwise, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Kevin, Ian, Lady Fantastic, Cliff, Michael, Miracleman, if you're out there watching, even if it's on the rewind, thank you so much for those Sergeant Rocks that came in, and I'm going to be getting those sorted out later this weekend. Otherwise, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because every day I do these little shorts, and it's comics in my collection, tips. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., I'm releasing a comic book tip about, of all things,
Dental.
You said doo-doo.
Dental tools, because we try and pick apart at pages and then we're ripping it. No, just use a
Getting
dental.
gunk off.
Yeah, they're like $20 on Amazon. It's a 50-second short. It's worth watching, because at the end of the year, I'll make it all into big compilation just to help people out. And next week, our episode is going to be about helping out new collectors. So otherwise, yeah, we make those shorts daily. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be back next week. And when is that date and time?
22nd, 20th.
It's the 19th, because the 20th is going to be Cliff's show. So make sure that you put that all in your calendars. We love y'all so much. And as Lady says right here, until next time, love y'all. Night, night. Bye.
Bye.
Don't die. Don't die. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see this episode again, along with a catalog of back episodes and issues, surf on over to Not Near Mint on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.